Hello, I'm John McAllister with the John McAllister Sports Report. Today we're going to go into recruiting really good offensive line prospect in the 2027 class, the Ohio 2027 class. Otto Grill is a all 6'5", 265 offensive lineman from Hudson High School and near Akron, between Akron and Cleveland. I really watched this film. I started as a sophomore. So, he's a sophomore body, 6'5", 265. But I like him. I like his potential. Of course, he's going to have to get bigger, and he's going to have to be a little bit better bender, but he can run. And as you that follow me, you know that linemen, I like the tall linemen, slender linemen in high school that will get bigger and stronger in college. And plus, Otto's only going to be a junior. So he's got 2 years of high school to get heavier and stronger. And he works out with T3 Performance up in Cleveland. And I'm sure he'll continue to grow. So if you sit back today and listen and watch my video podcast with Otto Grill from Hudson High School. Thank you. Like I said in my intro, today is from Hudson High School. And I'll be honest with you, one of the reasons I have him on, he's only going to be a junior, but I love guys that are 6'5", 6'6", and slender. And he is. About 265?
Yeah, that's right.
Do something in there. And Otto, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just picked up my car from the shop this morning and having a good day.
Good. What's wrong with it?
It got a flat tire when I was driving to Macedonia last Friday.
Okay. You should see at the bottom of there, Otto Grill, offensive line, Hudson, 2027, right?
Yeah, 2027.
Yeah, you're going to graduate in 2027.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds really good. You had a flat tire. You didn't change it yourself?
I got lucky. There was a guy at the side of the road who knew how to do it, so he helped me.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, let's talk about you. Okay, let's talk about you. When did you really get into it?
It was about first grade when I first started playing Pee Wee football.
Did you play Pee Wee football?
Yeah. Second grade, the Hudson Hawks, which was really fun, and that's what introduced me to football.
How tall were you in the 7th grade?
In 7th grade?
Yeah.
I was maybe 6'1".
You shot up pretty fast then, huh?
Yeah, I had a big growth spurt 1 or 2 years ago.
Okay, so your body's going to have to catch up with you, I would guess. And looks pretty good. Okay, that's when football started. Anybody, as you've come up through football, you finished your sophomore year, anybody that's been really kind of a push for you or kind of kicked you in the butt a little bit or encouraged you? Anybody like that?
Yeah, couple people actually. One, our offensive line coach, Coach Sheridan. He's very emotional on game days, and he pushes me a lot. Our other offensive line coach, Coach Margita, he knows so much about just technique and how to get the best out of guys.
That's really good. Anybody else?
Coach Chad down at T3. I've been working with him a lot.
He does a good job, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does a great job. He's so good. He knows so much, and I'm able to learn a lot from him.
That's right. I know he's I've watched him work, and I know he's highly recommended. And he had an assistant there too that's pretty good. I don't know if he's still. What's his name?
Dale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dale. Okay, let's talk about other sports. You play basketball?
I don't. I got cut in 7th grade for basketball. I can't.
Okay,
I can't shoot.
can't shoot. Okay,
Yeah.
but right now you're 6'5". That's why they shouldn't cut tall guys in the 6th and 7th, 8th grade. So, do you play? Do you run track or throw the shot or discus or anything?
I play baseball. That's what I
Okay,
do.
okay. At Hudson,
Yeah, Hudson, and I play summer ball for Clutch.
first base.
Yeah, first base and pitcher.
I was getting ready to say pitcher next. Okay, because you're tall. You better be a first. I can't see you playing second base, but no, I'm joking around with you. Okay, that's really good. Why do you encourage people to play more than one sport?
Um, it's because I think it's good to be versatile. I think it's like every sport has different qualities you need to have to be good at it, and the more like the better I am at baseball, like it can only help me in football.
Sprinting to the base,
Yeah.
taking the ball out, catching the ball. For heaven's sakes, the throws and everything. That takes a lot. I mean, I'm an old baseball player, but I was a catcher back in the day. Okay, because I couldn't play anyplace else, to be honest. Anyway, okay. What's I have all kind of slogans when I was a football coach and even as a teacher, English teacher, I used to have sayings and things like that all over my walls. What are some words that you live by? What would be a sayings that anything like that that you live by that you think about?
Um, we have a saying on our football team called "Fido," forget it, drive on, and
Wow.
that's probably the biggest one I live by.
Forget that missed block, right?
Yeah.
And hit, got to play another day. Okay, that sounds really good. Uh, First silly question. I have three of them. If you could be with somebody or trade places with somebody for one day, 6 o'clock in the morning, midnight, almost all, who would it be? Who would you trade places with for one day? Anybody.
Um, Probably Elon Musk. I'd it'd
Whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. One
It'd
sentence. Why Elon Musk?
it'd be fun to have the most money in the world, I think, for a day.
Man, that's good. I should ask about what your parents do, but I won't. Okay. Okay. How's school?
Good.
Are you into school or are you not?
What do you mean?
I mean, are you into? Do you study? Do you work hard, or is phys ed your favorite class, or what? What do you like in school?
Um, I would say I'm a good student. Have like a 3.9 something GPA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's pretty good, Otto. That's pretty good. What favorite classes do you like? What are some of your favorite classes?
I like history and probably science. Those are my two favorite subjects.
Okay, those are good. Those are good. Uh, that's super. 10 years from now, what do you think you'll be doing? 10 years from now?
Um, I want to go into broadcasting for sports and be around sports in some way.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. That's what I've kind of hung on with, coaching and teaching and doing these things. I'm still around sports, and I used anyway. Okay, has there been, now you're only coming out of your sophomore year? Has there been like a Kodak moment for you, a sport, some time where you just said, "Hey, I'll never forget this moment." When
Yes. Uh,
and, and,
it was my first varsity game. It was against Highland. We played them at home last year, and the kid I was going against was a Miami commit, and Miami, Ohio, not
yeah,
Florida.
I know.
Um, and we ran um an outside zone play, and I took my first step and he might have blown me 7 yards off the ball.
Did you come back and do better after that or not?
Yeah, the first half was a little rough, but by the second half, I thought I put together a pretty decent game.
That's really good. It's a good experience. I must say, you started as a sophomore too, didn't you?
I did.
On a pretty good Hudson teams. And Hudson's has a really good program. They had a player a few years. Well, he went to Kent State, and I don't know, 5-8 years ago. I think he's in the pros for a while in the NFL. But I really liked him, and not everybody did. But I really liked him. He went to Kent State. He developed, and actually, he was in the pros, I think. I forget his name right now. I should look it up. Okay. Let's talk football now. What's your strengths as an offensive lineman? I've watched you play on video, so you better be right. Okay. What are your strengths?
I think my strengths are my feet and my quickness off the ball.
Yeah, you have a pretty good first step, because a lot of times you're zone blocking, right? I don't know what they call it anymore, but you're going. Now, I would tell you there on your feet, watching you in your video, you get your feet tangled sometimes. You overstep and you get, not, it could be tangled. They're really close together and you want to stretch out a little bit more, because if you don't, they're going to knock you over.
Yeah.
Because you got your feet all tied up and then you lose your balance. What else is strength? What else is a strength?
I'd say last year I wasn't nearly as strong as I am, but this year in camp, I think run blocking is going to be a really big strength of mine this year.
You have to bend a little bit better, learn to bend a little bit better.
Yeah.
You don't want to get up in their chest, some of these guys. I mean, I know you'll be stronger too, but boy, that neutralize, if you can bend and get a little bit of power angle there. What do you have to work on?
Definitely just my hand placement. I feel like I kind of hug sometimes, and that's what I've really been trying to work on in the off season. That and just get stronger.
I call them angry hands. There are other names for it. I mean, people call them vicious and violent and all. I just think angry hands. You got to play. Your hands have got to be angry. They got to be getting after it, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think you need to prove on that a little bit. I think the other thing, and all this how much stronger are you? What do you bench right now? You have long arms, so it's harder. Yeah. I know that.
My bench is about at 285, I would say.
That's a lot from last year. That's good. So you're up around 300 then. You're getting there. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. What do you run to 40 in? I'm just curious. I may even cut this out. I'm interested. 5'2", 5'3"?
5'29", I think, was my fastest one at the camps I went to this year.
That's what I always look for in linemen. I think anytime you're in that 5'3" range, you're pretty good. I mean, I know you're not supposed to run 40 yards down the field and all that. I mean, I understand all that, but I think that's a pretty good time. Pretty good time, Otto.
Thank you.
Okay. What about film study? What do you enjoy film study? Do you watch a lot of video, a lot of yourself and other teams?
I do enjoy film study.
I mean, you can look at it on your phone, I think, but tell me, why is it important? I'm a film study guy.
I think it's important. We actually film our practices, so usually like the day after I'll watch our practices. I think it's important to, like, there's always something to improve in when you play 60 snaps a game, and there's always something to get better at. And like, you don't always know that in the moment, but like when you go down the day after and watch it, you can really analyze and see what you did well and what you didn't do well and what you need to improve on.
And as the saying goes, films don't lie.
Yeah.
Video don't lie. Okay. A couple questions here. Probably more than that. What do you do away from sports? What do you do in your free time?
Um, I golf and
Ooh,
I watch some TV shows.
okay. You golf, huh?
Yeah.
I golf too. And it surprised you. I try to get as many swings in as I can for practice. So that's why sometimes I have a lot of strokes. I'm joking with you, okay?
I'm
Okay.
not very good. I have a really bad slice to the right.
Oh, that's good. Well, what I do, yeah, I think I play pretty well early. Then I think I'm Jack Nicklaus, and I stink after that because I'm all attitude. Okay, what's the best thing about football?
Um, Definitely the team aspect.
Good.
As O lineman, like you never get noticed usually unless you do something bad. But like when you have like a 18 play drive and punch it in from the goal line, that's one of the best feelings in like all the sports, and
Good.
especially a big win. It's a big win in football is probably one of the best feelings ever.
I think offensive linemen love to run block because
Yeah.
and once you get into it, and I think obviously we've gotten away from it, but I still think there's no more pleasure in an offensive lineman just coming off the ball and smacking somebody. I think smacking somebody.
Definitely.
Okay, energy is really, really important. Energy, and I don't mean so much physical energy, but energy is important. I believe it or not, before I do a podcast, build up energy. I get myself mentally prepared. How are you going now? You're only a junior, so how are you going to bring energy to your team this year? How will
Um,
you go ahead?
Definitely trying to be more of a vocal leader.
Are
I
you
was
are you vocal?
trying to be always
Be
working on it.
yourself. If
Yeah.
you're not vocal, don't try too hard because they won't pay any attention to you. Okay, go ahead. What else?
And just trying to like lead by example.
Okay.
We have a younger offensive line this year because
Wow.
we had we had 3 seniors graduate. 2 of them went D1. So like
Right.
we got as an O line group this year, we have to step up and just try and fill their shoes and do the best job of that we can. And like
But that'll be
the young
so important to you because you will be a leader, won't you?
yeah.
I mean, regardless, you're a junior only, but still, you've got some time in, and you've put some time in. Okay, that's really good, and be honest, energy. Don't be phony. Okay, I'm going to come to recruit you. Okay, what what's your best quality? I don't mean football wise or books. What's your best quality as a person? Because
Um
I think I can read people. What's your best quality, Otto?
um Probably like the effort I give in each subject I do. Like
Your
oh yeah, that's the word.
drive and determination.
Yeah, I would say that.
So you're going to need a lot of it. You're going to need a
Yeah.
lot of it, aren't you? And that's really
Yeah.
good. Uh, what do you think your teammates think about you behind your back?
Um,
What do you want them to think about you behind your back?
I want him to think that um he's a team player and he'll do he's a nice guy and he'll do anything that's asked of him,
Good, and they
no matter what.
respect you, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another silly question. Okay, what talent would you like to have you don't have and you'll never get it? What would be a talent? I'll give you a tough one there.
Singing probably.
Okay. Okay. That's what other guys have said, especially offensive linemen. Why are that? Why is that, I wonder?
I don't know. I guess they listen. I guess offensive linemen usually listen to a lot of country music,
All right.
and that's a lot. That's a lot of singing. And
Okay. Good job. I have one more question. Let's talk recruiting a little bit. I don't really get into it as much as some. Tell me about recruiting. You've gone to some camps, right?
I have.
And then what do they tell you there? What have they said to you?
Um,
Uh,
they tell me it's just really a weight game at this point now. I've actually gained 15 pounds since I've been to, I think, OSU it was, because I think I was like 246 there. I think
yeah,
this morning I weighed at a 262. So
good.
like it's really about the weight, and that's what I've been really trying to like get up this season. My goal is to play at 270, 275 by week 1.
That's good. That's good. Never get over 285.
Yeah.
Not coming out of high school. That's their job. That's a college job to do that. Okay. Would you encourage players to go to camp?
I would. I think it really gets like your name out there to other coaches.
Sure.
I think but you got to go to the right camps. Like I live in Ohio, obviously. I shouldn't go to camp in LSU where I have no chance at like really being seen when there's like 8,000 people at a camp. You gotta pick and choose the right ones, and that will really get you like your talents out to coaches and let them see what you're about.
You have it figured out on that, by the way. That's really good. And the other thing is when I used to get calls say, John, you know anything about this Otto guy? Is Otto Grill? Because he had a pretty good camp at Toledo, we'll say. So that's word spreads. And plus with the media, right or wrong, the media has it, social media does that too. But I think a lot of guys, they just go to get autographs and they go to be there. And you're not looking for autographs. I mean, it sounds good, but you're looking to sell yourself as a football player. That's what you need to do. See, here I'm preaching again. Okay. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time. Any favorite schools? Early favorites?
Um,
If not, that's okay.
Toledo. Toledo is probably my favorite at this point.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I'm sure I'll talk to you again. I'll talk to you sometime for sure. Okay. Thank you very much for being on the podcast. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's good.